morning. Ekaro.
Ekaro.
When
You have to draw it.
because I know when it's Yoruba, drawing it and shortening it might mean good. I mean night and day. That is the wonderful thing about the beautiful language that is Yoruba. Good morning and welcome. Now this is Wake Up Nigeria, new Uno breakfast show. It's another beautiful sunny side up Thursday morning.
It is bright, blissful, wonderful morning to you all, and we're here really psyched up, really ready to take on this artsy Thursday. Like, you see my twists.
Oh
today.
yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
It's good.
It's ready to wear by MM in the kitchen.
You need to blow that trumpet.
Yes, so
Let people know.
yes. I'm styled by MM today. Styled by, yeah. You know.
How are you all doing this morning?
Good.
Good.
Great,
It's great to
great.
be here on a Thursday morning, of course. It's the 26th of October.
Sharp.
We are in November already. It's less than just about 5 days and it's November. Well, how's it going on your end?
Yeah.
How is it going? And this is quite an honest question. I wish I could get an answer right back now.
Yeah.
But if I was to get an answer, social media will be the best place. It's at TVC Connect on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, LinkedIn. Just use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC to ensure that there is some form of engagement between us.
So we're here to sort of meet your standards when it comes to viewing pleasure. In fact, surpass what you expected. And we always have a full package waiting to be delivered just for you. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
Mike Mesikeno is mine. Of course, if you're watching the show online, that will be tvcentertainment.tv.
Yeah.
And then, of course, terrestrial band will be 49. That's the ultra high frequency. And then, of course, on GOTV, it's 16.
Our mobile app is a special one. You can download that for Google Play or iOS and watch us in the palm of your hand with no stress.
Thanks for staying with us. It's time for us to go through the front pages of the newspaper, and with me on the couch is Mike Mesikeno. All righty, so let's begin with the Punch newspaper. Making the headlines, we have diesel jet fuel rising prices threaten industries, airlines. And on the riders here, diesel aviation fuel sell for 1,000 naira. Factory shorts in Kano, Ogun, Anambra, others. Telecoms operators use 40 million liters of diesel monthly. Man warns against hike. And quickly at the top of the paper here, Supreme Court decides Tinubu Atiku Obi poll battle today. And presidents to present 2024 budget November, says Senate. And also here, we have 5.5 trillion naira payroll. Federal government stops workers' salaries not on IPPIS. I'll just take one more story here. Mohbad hit for 6 months over fear of attack, says parents. So, Mike, the diesel jet fuel hike.
Yeah, that one has just been going on and on. And that is why the price is now when you go to book a flight, it's not beans, you know.
Yeah.
But what I want to talk about is that picture story.
Yeah, the
that
picture
is very,
story.
very obvious there.
Yes.
I don't know if it's for optics or what. Maybe, you know, when they were defending the SUV, the 160 million SUV, maybe this is what they meant.
Yes,
This is
so
what they
that
meant.
Because they're able to ply the bad news. And this happened in Ogun State,
Yes,
because you
this
see
is
the
Ogun
governor
State.
of Ogun State here, Dakbo Abiodun.
So what I'm trying to wonder is, what is the, I don't know, is it that when you come on the road like this, you not sure that you want to work on it, or do you have to come there to start work on it? I'm trying to understand, but what we can see there is supposedly a federal government delegation to the place.
Then they're applying the road. I've also noticed recently that there's been a lot of road constructions happening in Lagos.
There needs to be more, because a lot of the
true.
roads are denigrating at an alarming pace.
I agree.
You know, and it just shows you that the construction of those roads was poor
poorly
quality.
done. Yeah.
Poorly done. I was talking to someone about when the Apapa Oworo, no, is it Apapa Oworo? The Mile 2. The Mile 2 route, when that road was being worked on, when it was, even though we heard, different stories about who exactly was controlling it and all of that, I saw the level of construction, the beds, the concrete beds, and then there was this sort of mesh wire, and then another, what I saw with that ride, I said this road is going to last for decades, a very, very long time, because the quality you could see there.
Was really
most
bad.
of this that we are seeing now is just pour some asphalt and all that. They can't stand the test of time. So you see a road that somebody did, was this not done 2, 3, 4 months
it's already
ago?
bad.
And then with just little rainfall and some erosion, and you start hearing,
it's really sad. We hope that the government really does something about, road maintenance and construction. Yeah, well, let's move over to the Daily Trust newspaper. Making the headlines here, we have Judgment Day for Tinubu Atiku Obi as Supreme Court rules today. On the riders here, we have I will win, says the president. I have made my case, says the ex-vice president, and we are confident of our candidate's victory, says LP, and security beefed up at Supreme Court complex. And I'll just take one small stories here. Here we have DSS releases ex-EFCC chair Bawa after 133 days. You can find more of that story on page 26 of the paper here. Senate moves to bar CBN governors from partisan politics. And a war on the Gaza Russia resolution fails at UN Security Council. And I'll just take one more story here that really got my attention, Mike. 9,000 Nigerians defrauded into enlisting for federal government's household palliatives.
You know when you get that text message, you have just been recorded for Tinubu, call this sum for 80,000 naira and all this. So that's how they start.
Yeah.
When you see those kind of things, so you can respond to them. You can send the courses, like some people even send poetic courses back to the people and all of that. But it's too obvious. But I know that a lot of people are falling for these scams because the populace at this particular point
are desperate.
They're desperate.
Yeah.
So people are reaching out. So and you see that's what happens in this kind of time. So please do be careful whenever you get messages as such and all of that. Just delete them.
This is actually a cause for concern, Mike, because you already see people already even asking for certain amounts of money. According to reports I read this morning about this. So there's a group asking for individuals to pay 300 naira for them to get enlisted. And it's, the federal government has come forward here to say that no. We would never ask for any money from anybody to be enlisted.
Somebody wants to give you a grant and they ask for money to process the grant. Scam now.
So we need to be careful out there. Let's move over to the Nation newspaper. Making the headlines here, Shatima farm centers in 774 councils to take off. Vice President woos investors with Nigeria's 70 million hectares of arable land. No going back on October 31st exit date for ambassadors. And CBN amendment bill skills second reading in Senate. And so let's move over quickly to the Guardian newspaper. Making the headlines here, we have CSOs demand state pension law review over 2.4 billion naira yearly pay. Ex-governors turned ministers. And Mike, what story here?
I just one there. Of course, 3 on murder trial over witchcraft allegations and killing of 5. I thought what?
Gone past this, right?
Gone past talking about this, but it's good to see that if things like this do happen, then they are made to face they're made to face justice. Because when we say the wrath of the law, it seems like they're made to face justice, as it were.
Yeah. All right, Mike, thank you so much for doing this with me this morning. And, well, there's still more stories to cover here on the cover of the newspaper. Whatever stories get your attention, go get the dailies.